Happy Sunday, y'all. Welcome back to another session of Let Lacey Tell It, where no topic is off topic. So I wonder what's tea today. Today, before we get into the topic and icebreaker, I do have a guest today, which is my friend Ashley. She's a flight attendant. You know, she got her own thing going on. Okay, can we say on bag? On bag.
Say one more time for the people in the back.
So, play too much already. We went over this.
Oh, my plan. This is regular life, right, y'all? This is real.
Oh goodness. So before we get into today's topic, y'all already know I like to do an icebreaker. So we're gonna start with an icebreaker. We're gonna just talk about two topics before we get into the actual topic. So the first icebreaker we're gonna get into is today's post. And you're a little bit familiar with today's post, the situation anyway.
Okay.
So let me ask you, what are your dating deal breakers? Like, what is just like a non-negotiable, like, no, after the first date?
After the first date?
Mm-hmm.
It's that, I don't know, it's probably before the first date, even if we even get there, because at this point it's, I don't want to know what you're doing, and you ain't making no plans. Like, oh, let's go do something. You ain't got no plans made? Block. Because you can't.
Not ready?
Because I'm saying, you asked me to go on a date. So when you ask me to go on a date, that's, you got something in mind. I don't care if it's bowling or Applebee's. Have something in mind. Don't text me saying, oh, I want us to go do something, and then say, you choose. Blocked.
Yeah.
You did not come prepared. Next.
Yeah. So it's like when they inquire, they be like, you know, hey, I want to take you out on a date. Like, are you free Friday? So then it's that second question. They'd be like, so what you want to do?
That rated block.
Yeah, that aggravates my soul too. I'd be like, nothing. Don't worry about it. Maybe next time.
What you
want to
do? What you want to go do? Talk to a different nigga that already know. Because you don't know.
See,
and I don't like that.
That's the problem. You got to give them a chance.
That was your chance.
Well, I'm so glad that you're in a relationship and we don't even have to deal with this from you. So my dating deal breaker was, well, I had said a few, but I look head to toe. So I remember one time this dude was trying to talk to me, and he might have been a good man, Savannah. But he had on Team Jordans.
I ain't gonna hold you, because if I see a man with some black forces, baby, it's nothing I can do with you. Because I know you got a ski mask somewhere close by. And I won't know part.
What if they for work?
Can't be.
That's probably where I messed up with.
Because I'm trying to tell you right now.
Yeah, black.
Know what I'm saying? Because for work, like, you know, when they work at John Deere, Bridgestone, Easy Go, or Club Car, you know, they got some actual boots they got to wear. You know, they go to Vulcan to get them shoes. You got black forces, and they're not for work, and they a little dusty. I'm going to have to leave you where you're at, because I know you about to go do a home invasion.
Noted.
So you saw the black forces and ignored it. That's crazy.
He wore them to work. They were work shoes. He never wore them in public.
I mean, they do get the scrapping over there. So
okay, next. So this brings me to my next icebreaker. That's similar to this same topic. While we on here talking about this icebreaker about deal breakers and dating and stuff. So I also had said I can't date a overly emotional man. Like, I categorize overly emotional men as crybabies. Was what I said under the post.
Okay.
So I had a situation where I experienced that, and it's like a lot of men. It was a man under the post actually. What did he say? It was a man under the post actually who said, like, it's not called overly emotional. You know, y'all want a man that is emotionally mature or whatever, but then when you get one, he's considered a crybaby. And I'm like, no, it's a difference. When you're talking about somebody being overly emotional, that's also considered emotionally immature. You can't even handle your emotions, because what that means is that when you get upset, instead of thinking logically or taking time to be able to process how you're feeling, so you're not acting out of emotion, you act out of emotion. So for me, I don't have the energy or I'm already emotional naturally. And don't let my period come on now. Now it's a whole fest. So now you and your feelings, I'm in my feelings, we both crying? No. No. That's just like no. Like, can you date an overly emotional man?
I'm too strong and too opinionated to have a soft man. Cause baby, I can't be wanting to have a breakdown. I look at you, you over there crying. What is you crying for? Who has backbone? Because at that point, it can be two sensitive people. And don't get me wrong, I can deal with you can state your feelings, but it's how you state them. Because as a man, you can say to me like, hey, you hurt my feelings like this. Cool. But if you say I hurt your feelings and we in a whole 5 different arguments about it, if you don't get out my face, because now you're being overly emotional. I can't do it. There should only be one overly emotional person, and it should be me, because I'm the female. But however, don't get me wrong, I know some of y'all gonna come for me, and I don't care. What I'm saying is,
you definitely gonna come for you.
I don't care. I said what I said. Is that this goes back to the like thing where they be like, men can't come to y'all because y'all take it hard. Da, da, da. No, you can come to me. It's just how you approach me about it. It's every man is not meant to be strong. Sometimes they're gonna have their little weak moment and they need to talk. That is cool. But if it's Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, you got a weak moment because you just can't get it together with your emotions. Oh, we gotta wrap this up on Sunday and discuss why Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday we having these issues versus them other 2 days and those 2 days you good. I got to deal with you. What day can I be emotional? Because at this point, it's giving. I can't do it. I got to be the man now and talk to you about it. I ain't going for it.
Yeah,
can't do no crybaby.
And I know a lot of men are gonna get offended by that. I mean, they were offended under my post, like, oh, that's not what that's called. Like, y'all want somebody that's emotionally intelligent. Correct. So if you were emotionally intelligent, you wouldn't act out of emotion because you're aware that that's where this is headed.
Yeah.
So I just, everybody have their own point of views on how they feel about that and, what that looks like for them. But I'm sure vice versa, because I've seen men say that they don't want a whining woman. I can't stand no crybaby woman, no whining woman. It's the same thing.
It's the same thing like no man won't no complaining ass woman the whole time. Like, you complain the whole time, you ain't got no solution. You can't even think of a solution. That same thing with us. Like, I don't want it where you emotional the entire time. Because it's just like, what are we gaining from this? Mm-hmm. Granted, cool, you complain every now and then. Same thing, I can do with you being emotional every now and then. But when it's a constant thing back to back to back to back, for a man, he gonna look at me and be like, you're never optimistic. You never have a good day. It's always this day sucks, this, that, and such. You're going to let me go versus, but if I look at you and say, anytime we get into it, you don't listen to me. It's you listen just to respond. You not listening to comprehend the situation. Or you could come to me and be like, hey, I know you just said this to me. Let me take a day to process it so I can come back to you with my opinion on it. And we move forward. If we arguing and you coming at me out the gate below the belt just trying to get your point across, to me now you being a crybaby because now we can't have a mature conversation about it.
Everybody in their feelings. Yeah, I definitely get it. Well, y'all, that's gonna wrap up the icebreaker. We're gonna go ahead and get into today's topic. So Father's Day is coming up, right? Mother's Day just passed. Father's Day is coming up, and all my friends got kids for the most part. I probably got one friend that's stugging it out like me. Shout out to her.
Okay. Everybody able.
I'm telling you. So, it's no shade to my friends with kids. No shade. We don't love you no less. But when I'm trying to go to Africa tomorrow, I need to be able to go.
And you still be able to go with me. I'm the young turn mama. I don't know what you talking about. Them kids forever straight around here.
So today's topic is going to be centered around, should you get your baby daddy a Father's Day gift? Like, and you're in a relationship, but I'm sure like before being in a relationship, I do want to hear like what that looked like too. But that's a big topic. And I remember making a post a couple of years ago, and I got so much heat
I know they were dragging you in them
from this, but
comments.
I don't care. So I got so much heat back, and so I want to hear like what you think. Like, first of all, let's talk about the before relationship. Would you get your baby daddy a gift, or have you even gotten him a Father's Day gift? Like, what does that holiday look like for y'all?
It looks very peaceful because he don't get nothing from me. No offense. No offense to my dog. No offense. But it's one of them things, you're not my man anymore. I don't owe you nothing. I gave you 2 beautiful gifts that keep on giving every year when they get older. I'm not buying you no Father's Day gift. That's what whoever you date, God bless her. That's what she's for and your family's for. But for me and myself and I, baby, I ain't got nothing to give you. I don't even got a hello for that day. There's nothing. I don't expect you to get me nothing for Mother's Day. I'm not the person you date no more. The years we dated, we was together. Cool. We honor the tradition. He got me something for Mother's Day. I got you something for Father's Day. We don't go together. Even with co-parenting, we don't go together. I don't owe you nothing. Only thing I need to owe you is kids need what? Here you go. All right. Don't ask me for no gift. You ain't getting no gift. Man, that's for your new spouse, not me.
So, of course, people watching this are gonna want to know: do you feel that way because there's any beef? Is there any beef there?
For the people who know me and the man that I share my children with, maybe ain't no beef. We haven't talked in years, and let me tell you, it's been the most peaceful 4 years in my life. Probably the most peaceful 4 years of his life too. Let me tell you, best co-parenting. We go through his mama. That's my dog. When I make it, I'm gonna make sure she deal with me. Baby, ain't no beef. I can see that man in the street that I would dap him up, buy him a shot, and keep it pushing. Ain't no beef. It's just out of the who we are now. There's no need for me to get you a Father's Day gift. We do not be in the same settings together. We don't do nothing together. We'll be in the same setting for our kids' birthday, but other than that, man. But other than like us being in the same setting for our kids, there's no need for me to buy him no Father's Day gift. Like that right and everything was gone once we broke up.
So even after y'all broke up, he didn't get you no gift?
No, I don't need no gift. We're not together no more. You don't owe me a gift no more. I feel like it's only valid if we are together. You can give me a gift. Granted, it's gonna be some people be like they have a cool co-parenting relationship just like we do and feel the need to do it, but to me, it's no point. I feel like you taking away from whoever they date, they're gonna be like, let me put it like this. Me as a woman, if the dude I'm talking to, if he had a kid and his baby mama was like, I hate her. His mother of his child was like, here's a Father's Day gift. I'm looking at him like, why she still buying you a Father's Day gift? I feel like you stepping on my toes now. Because that's not your role to play anymore. So you come over here and you buy this many, give it back. Give it back. You tell her you appreciate the gesture, but that's no longer her place. That's mine. That's it. Real simple. Ain't no.
Interesting. Yeah. I just think I can't. I tried to understand it, but I think that another reason why I don't understand it is because I didn't see it really. Like when my parents divorced, my parents are married. When they divorced, never heard about my dad going to go get her a birthday gift, a Mother's Day gift, or vice versa. Like, granted, I was raised not celebrating holidays, but I've had my fair share of celebrating every holiday, and so has my parents. And I've never heard my dad say, like, oh, I gotta get your mom a Mother's Day gift. Now, he would send us into the gas station and we would get her those roses back in the day, and it had the little bear in it. We would get her, some of them, like, but it looked like it's coming, from us, even though he used his money.
Which is fine.